Amateur video from our eyewitness application right now on your screen was recorded by a motorist on Alfred Irene Road by Golden Gate, that's in Ikoyi axis of Lagos Island in Lagos. You'll soon see it on your screen. The account of the motorist is that the traffic light was green when it turned red. The motorist was on the yellow crossing. Despite appeals, the unidentified last mile official allegedly followed the motorist to withdraw 8,000 naira from his ATM account to extort money. It will be recalled that a similar incident occurred where one corporal, Chris Finalises, was also caught on camera demanding a bribe from his victim. He has since been dismissed from the police force.
Alaba iṣẹ́ tí ṣe pé ẹgbẹ́ yín bá ọ̀pẹ sọ pé wá gbé sọ́wọ́ pé sọ pé máa ṣe Yorùbá ẹ sọ pé ẹmu kálá. Yorùbá ètò di Yorùbá 4,000 eré nínú 8,000. Nǹkan fún kí mo lè fún ní 8,000 náà máa gbọ́dọ̀. Ṣé 4,000? Bàbá àtàkùn àti emergency. Ó dáa. Mo dájọ́ mo Igbo. Ẹ sọ pé ẹ̀dùn mọ́ Igbo we shall try. I am going to the hospital now and have an emergency. Ẹ bá ń gbà bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ máa ń sọ ẹmu dání. Owó káàdì lásán. Ẹ wá fún mi gan-an. Alaba iṣẹ́ tí ṣe pé ẹgbẹ́ yín bá ọ̀pẹ sọ pé wá gbé sọ́wọ́ pé máa ṣe Yorùbá ẹ sọ pé ẹmu kálá. Yorùbá ètò di Yorùbá 4,000 eré nínú 8,000. Nǹkan fún kí mo lè fún ní 8,000 náà máa gbọ́dọ̀.
You can go to channelstv.com to afford yourself of our interactive Channels Eyewitness app. You can also download or upload pictures or videos you want to share with us.
Absolutely.
We're going to take a break now. And when we return, Imo State Police Command arrest 181 fake election observers heading for the Anambra governorship elections.
And while that is happening, INEC is seriously prepared for this election. Please join us again for the details.
You know when it's hot, it is sweltering. And when it's cold, it could be frigid. Water levels are rising. Flood is rampant. Diseases are on the increase. Green monster flourishes on our waterways. Scientists say it is climate change. Politicians negotiate it and world leaders debate it. But what do you make of it? Understand your climate. Make sense of the world on Earth File.
Staying with us for more on our top stories and other programs, visit our website channelstv.com and youtube.com/channelsweb. To get us on the move, visit m.channelstv.com to view us live on your mobile devices. You can also download the Channels TV app for Android, iOS and Windows phones from their respective stores.
We'd also like you to interact with the Channels Eyewitness feature on our Android and Windows 8 platforms. If you have a picture or video like you saw earlier before about the last mile official taking a bribe, all you need to do, download the Channels TV Android app on your device, swipe to reveal the Eyewitness menu, and follow the instructions to share your report, pictures, and videos. To politics now. It's the day before the Anambra governorship elections, and the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has been putting finishing touches to the preparations of the poll. Now, the resident electoral commissioner has told Channels Television that everything is different from what it used to be, and that the elections tomorrow will be the proof of that. Our correspondent, Nelta Egbe, reports.
Little or no activity at the gate of the Anambra State Office of the Independent Electoral Commission hides the beehive of activity within the premises as engineers check on the power generating sites and party agents and INEC officials go about the separation and allocation of election materials. The man at the helm of affairs here, Professor Chukwuemeka Onukogu, isn't left behind in the efforts to ensure every aspect of the election process goes smoothly, checking on the security operatives and staff operations, and finally, he stops to have a conversation with us.
What you are seeing now is one of the innovations we have brought in to the electoral process. We are ensuring that the sensitive materials, we want to ensure that sensitive materials get to the polling units in record time. For Obaro, we are making provision for 6 votes. For Anambra West, we are making provision for 7 votes. For Anambra East, we are making provision for 6 votes, speed votes. So we shall, in the different areas, convert these things by boats to where we'll offload them. We've done all we can to make the voters aware. Though it's not only our responsibility, this responsibility should be a joint responsibility between us and the politicians as well as the entire community. We've done our best to make the voters aware, and I'm sure they are aware.
Elsewhere within the state, election observers are being briefed on the process and their mode of operation on Saturday, November 16.
So far,
a few of them that spoke with us are optimistic.
To me, they have a listening ear. I mean, observers like us have been involved in this process for some time now, more than a decade, and we do give improvement reports after each election. And I want to say that they started taking into consideration. If you look at the past preparations, you can see some of the things we are doing as of today cannot be ready as of today. Some of the things we are doing today could have something we could have been doing in the election day in the past. There are tremendous improvements.
INEC's innovation for this election and its hopes of getting materials to centers in record time will be put to test this Saturday. The success will help build confidence in the Commission ahead of the 2015 elections. Nelta Egbe, Channels Television News.
Earlier, we spoke to our correspondent, Sheun Okimbaloye, via Skype, and he brought us up to speed on the security arrangement on the ground ahead of tomorrow's poll in Anambra State. Let's listen.
Security operatives have been deployed, and also materials have been deployed 24 hours ahead and scheduled. You know, usually we have what we see in governorship elections are that materials, non-sensitive materials that is, are usually deployed the day before the election. But INEC is saying that they want to get the materials on other centers in record time. So what they are doing now is that they have created what they call super RAS, super RACS. This will enable them to mitigate the issue of transportation, which usually is a problem of logistics during the elections. But INEC says that with their preparation, what they are trying to do is that they want to cut down on the problem of logistics on the day of election. But generally in town, calm is what we have seen so far, because political activities and all kind of politicking and campaigns have stopped. This is just about 24 hours before the election, or less than. At 8 a.m. tomorrow, it is expected that the accreditation and registration will commence, which is expected to stop at about 12. And at 12:30, it is expected that the election should commence. That is the given. But give and take, with INEC's preparation, observers who are here to monitor the elections are saying that what we have seen so far from previous election and now is that INEC has really improved, and they have listened to the advice from observers and people who have given INEC advices over time.
Our correspondent, Sheun Okimbaloye, in Anambra State, covering the governorship elections. Meanwhile, the police command in Imo State has arrested 181 people alleged to be fake election observers on their way to the Anambra State governorship elections. Parading the suspects at the command headquarters in Owerri, the Imo State capital, the Commissioner of Police, Mr.